this was garbage. You understand me?
Hello, welcome everyone, and don't think I didn't see that sneaky early tip from Born. Now he gets to spin first, and he said whoever chats first gets to get the bonus spin. So we'll see who that is in a second. But welcome to a Monday night OCTOBERTHON shenanigans. Let me just get my wheel up. Bordy spin. See where it lands. Hey, +2. It's a positive one. Hello. We're not looking so hot in the numbers though, has to be said. Look at that. Not even top 5. A poor showing after last season. So yes, welcome. So I didn't put what movies we were watching in the title because I hadn't quite decided. It will be 2 of the things that I've mentioned recently. I'm just deciding which 2 of those I would like to watch. Hey Cindy. Hey Cindy, here's your spin. Board gave a spin to whoever showed up first, so here you go. Cindy spin, Cindy spin, Cindy spin. And nothing for you, but you did take away 3 points from Elsa, which is almost like you getting something, given that you're even closer to her score now. So that's cool. Alright, take the wheel away. Welcome. So we'll be watching. What are the choices I've got lined up? I've got Horror Express, I've got Scared Stuff, I've got Anaconda's Hunt for the Blood, whatever. The second movie, whatever the second one's called. The Body Snatcher from the 40s. I think I've got those 4 at the ready. So 2 of those. Maybe nice to do a classic black and white movie. Although maybe that's better as a second one, or maybe that's better as an opener. While people are still filtering in, and people can be here for the more crazy second movie, perhaps. You got +2 aboard. You got +2. You went from 10 to 12 points. So it is all good. Any 80s or 90s? Scared Stiff's the 80s, I think. Horror Express is the 70s. And Anaconda's would I assume be the 2000s? I think. Yeah, I think we'll start with the Body Snatcher. I think I think I'm in the mood for an oldie to ease us into the evening. Listening to the Demon Knights review. Oh, goody. Yes. I ended up not being able to sleep when I tried to sleep after recording the Halloween review, so I ended up getting back up, playing some video games, and then like, well, I'm still awake. I guess I'll edit and put these up before I go to sleep. So my sleeping pattern's all over the place, but I wanted to get that out on Patreon with Halloween Kills going out for everyone. And as you could guess, that Halloween Kills video took a while to upload and export and everything. It was as long as Comics of the Multiverse episode, damn it. Without even an ounce of padding. Really quite impressive. So that is cool. Plus, Babylon 5 went out today on the TV channel and has a ton of comments. So that's nice. All in, not a bad content day. I even get caught up in Stargirl yesterday, which I'm quite pleased about. Maybe made like 50 million in the box office. Well, there's no accounting for quality or taste, or even people with good expectations being disappointed. Like, I would suspect the third one's going to do worse just because there'll be enough people who agree that it's bad and won't rush out to see the third one because of it. Because it's what I always say, it's not the movie that sucks that suffers the most, it's the next one that suffers more for its sucking. Sometimes unfairly, because sometimes the next one they bounce back and it's good. But hey, you know, they're renegade. So I've been playing some XCOM too. I reinstalled he's done an Exorcist trailer. Oh god, that's gonna be terrible. I reinstalled a mod that changed all the classes in XCOM 2, and I've been having fun playing that. And it's kind of exciting getting skills and stuff that are different from the base game. It's not that they're better than the base game, necessarily. It's just nice to have it be different, because I've played it so much. So it's kind of nice to experiment a little with the mods. I mean, really, what I'm saying is I'm ready for XCOM 3, but we're getting this Marvel game first in March, so even the most optimistic expectation would be by the end of next year, but it's probably at least the year after that, which is a shame. So yeah, I'm hoping to get some editing time in. I mean, I probably won't after the stream tonight, maybe a little bit, but I've got like stuff to watch for tomorrow. And Wednesday's a busy-ish day because Stargirl and Chucky are both Wednesday for review, so hopefully I get some time on Tuesday. But I do have kind of a few free nights for streaming, I think, unless stuff changes. We're watching the 70s Body Snatchers. No. We're watching a movie from, I think it's like 1945 called The Body Snatcher. It may be Boris Karloff that's in it. Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll get specific for you. The Body Snatcher, 1945. Nothing to do with Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's nothing to do with that. In fact, I'll even... My God. Where's the Chrome window? There it is. I'll even put it in the title. So, people can see it who are joining. Close to finishing Alien on PS4, but I swear they upped the difficulty. Cause my... what do you mean? Like from a previous platform, or like just it gets harder later on in the game? I actually thought it got easier as it went, because as you got more tools and skills that you could use, the game wasn't as intense once you had the flamethrower. Which was good, because it was soul-crushingly intense before that. Yeah, you had a little bit of fight back power at that point, which was nice. I'm pretty sure the difficulty is the same on both systems. I think maybe it's just it's just kind of luck and circumstance that you've found yourself in the same part of the game as last time, maybe with a worse pool of resources, because maybe you got unluckier at a slightly earlier point, so you used up more fuel, so you didn't have as much for this next bit you're on, kind of thing. I suspect it's just a circumstantial problem. Oh, I'm hitting my shock button again with my nose. Hey, stop that. I did randomly watch, when I couldn't sleep earlier, I did randomly watch the first 3 episodes of Ted Lasso. Since I happen to have free Apple TV for like another 14 months or something stupid like that. Oh, I didn't see that board. That's nice. Hard not to root for J Fox. Halloween Kills review was a delight. Thank you. It was a biggie. It's funny because we started the spoiler section at like maybe like 35-40 minutes in. It was something like that. And I remember joking, I wonder if we'll top the hour 45 that the first movie got, or the last movie got. And when we got to about an hour 40, we weren't even like halfway through the plot. we started like half the movie to talk about, and we were already hitting the runtime of the previous record holder for a Screams episode. So, fun stuff. What did I think of Ted Lasso? I'm having fun so far. It's got likable characters. The humor is nice. We don't get a good look at him, but I'm pretty sure I am seeing one Rupert Giles in some photographs. I'm sure we're going to see him later on, but I think he's the ex-husband that keeps being mentioned. But it's kind of heartwarming, and that's the idea that this guy's unbelievable, like, kindness and spirit is just going to be infectious, and no one's going to be able to keep hating him. It's kind of nice. It's a nice feel-good show so far. I'm only 3 episodes in, so I don't have like tons to say, but I kind of like the grumpy player who swears all the time having kind of a heart, even though he seems like a mean asshole on the outside. So yeah. And Juno Temple being like wowed by the boss lady's boobs was like weirdly funny. I think the line "Where did you get those?" particularly cracked me up. That was a fun time. I'll keep watching. Do you know what it is? It's because it's one of those things I can put on while I'm rendering stuff. Because when I edit a review, you have to render it, and depending on the length of the video you're rendering, it takes some time, and you can't do anything on your PC while it's doing that. So that's why I ended up watching it. I was rendering Halloween Kills, and I want to watch something on, in the other room on the other device, and I'm like, I'll watch Ted Lasso. So at least I have that to work through. It wouldn't probably last very long. It's only 2 seasons of 10 episodes each, so I'll probably be all caught up. But I was also catching up on well, I'll say catching up. I was also rewatching What We Do in the Shadows, and I'm in season 2 of that as well. Season 3 will probably be finished by the time I actually watch season 3, but I'm excited to do it though. The show's really good. Yeah, Dune will probably be a big review. That'll probably be the next Ace episode, unless Tara is available to record earlier than she thinks she will be, but it's a good chance that'll be next, and then we'll probably just sneak in a rival pretty quickly after. It's no big deal. It's just Tara's got a work thing that she has to kind of like not record anything for like maybe like a week and a half. The gap though for Ace was felt more before 10 Cloverfield Lane than it is after. That was a bigger gap. That we basically just missed the whole week because of delays. And B5's taking a week off as well because of this. So both main Tara things, and Twilight Zone as well. Basically, I'll have to take a week off, but it's no big deal. Yeah, hopefully it's a good biggie review. I think that goes without saying. I would like to enjoy it. I would like to be able to praise it and not be angry and yell. And get so annoyed. I'm like,
was garbage.
He'll get next spin. And of course yours as well, Board. Thank you, Board. No tip. So Board spin first. Oh, I always forget to put the wheel on the screen. Well, click the spin. Another +2 for Board. Board climbing his way up the points. Coming for Tyler's spot there at number 7. And then a spin for Renegade. And nothing for Renegade, but the deep falls further to more extreme depths. I don't know. There's a pun in there that I just kind of didn't. I didn't commit myself to it. That's my bad. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm sure Dune will be better than Halloween Kills. If nothing else, it's going to be very pretty and well edited, I assume, based on Villeneuve's other films. We're starting off with the Body Snatcher from 1945, Bob. It's in the title. That said, if you clicked on the video before I changed the title, you might not see the current title. But if you clicked on the video now, the title would have it. Just started season 3 of Lost. I think it's probably the best season. Yeah, season 3 is my favorite season of Lost. It's not that there's no bad things in it, but like some of the best episodes in that run towards the end of the season is phenomenal. And that first Desmond episode in season 3 is like that's the moment where I think people who aren't going to like a lot of what Lost becomes like got their warning sign that they should probably leave, But for those of us who liked where Lost was going and wanted it to go more sci-fi, it was the moment where it was like, oh yes, yes. It's on YouTube. Barney Cindy, that's cool. Nice, easy watch. Do I have time to pee and get clothes? Yes, you have time to pee and get clothes. You get at least 10 minutes. Maybe a bit more than that. Yeah, Ben's got a great big episode in season 3. I mean Desmond's episode 8, Flashes Before Your Eyes is like one of the best episodes of the show. Now, admittedly, they pretty much almost topped it. Arguably did with the Constant in season 4, but that was special because it was the first one of its kind. But there's a run towards the end of the season where it's like another Desmond episode, a Charlie episode. There's actually like a good Charlie episode, not just redundant like these other ones. Building up to that double finale with the big. Cause I'll say it right. As far as twists go, the reveal at the end of season 3 of Lost, the season 3 finale, which I won't spoil, but if you know it, you know it. Is maybe legitimately my favorite twist in a TV show. No, admittedly, there's a lot of obviously Mr. Robot has a lot of great ones, so it's hard to kind of compare. And Twin Peaks, but Twin Peaks twists were kind of are very different, right? Twin Peaks, David Lynch twists are a very different type of twist because there is a lot more questions usually, but I think based on like just where the show was at the time, what that twist said about the show and where it was going, the way it pulled the rug out from under you, the way it kind of recontextualized some things, it was a very, very, very smart twist, as well as just been a really fun one. So, it's up there for me. It's no big deal, Renegade. I don't think there's anything more to say. I just it's a really good finale. Because I think Fringe is a better show than Lost, and I think Mr. Robot is definitely a much better show than Lost, and I love Lost. But as far as like the discussion and some of the twists, Lost has an edge in some of them in terms of like those elements. That's a fun one, Board, when you realize that's where it is. Yeah. But what do you think about Mel Gibson being on the John Wick TV show? I know he's an asshat, but I think he's a fun actor to watch. Yeah, honestly, I kind of agree. Like, obviously it's been kind of weird for the last 10, 15 years, however long it's been since the Sugar Tits incident and everything else. But I always liked Mel Gibson. Like, he was always charismatic, he was always likable in movies, he always had a presence. So if he can put his personal shit aside and just be fun in a TV show, I'm for it. Like, when he showed up as the villain in like Expendables 3, it was actually kind of nice seeing him again. Bizarre, even though like obviously in real life there's a lot of reasons why you shouldn't want to see him again. It was kind of nice to see him in a movie again. Did you go back and you watch Lethal Weapons or anything else from that era? And he's, there's a reason why he was a star. Does this mean I will hate the Hellraiser show? Does what mean I'll hate the Hellraiser show? I need clarification, Bob. What might make me hate the Hellraiser show? New iTunes deals went on today. It's done by David Gordon Green. Oh, maybe. It depends how involved he is, because it's a TV show, so he might not be as heavily involved, like, episode to episode. You know, he might come in, do the pilot, and then, you know, wander off, and it's not a big deal. But so I don't know. He could surprise me. Maybe he'll get Hellraiser better than he gets Halloween. It's not impossible. It's kind of weird though that he's getting all these horror things now. I don't think he's good at it. um. No, I'd have thought it's gone now. I'd have thought, but it's evaporated from me. Oh yeah, I was mentioning the iTunes deals. There's a bunch of horror stuff on sale. Most of it isn't that big a deal. There's a couple of things that I don't have though that are good prices. I'll wait and see if anything changes midweek before I make any splurges. Yeah, I just don't think he has the instincts and how to shoot and edit certainly a Halloween movie, if not horror in general. I mean, we'll see what he does with other horror properties. Maybe he'll get them better, but I don't know. You mean when they were hunting down the penguin? That scene? That said, there's a lot of stuff on sale that isn't horror as well. I feel like they're just putting tons of stuff on sale for whatever reason. There just happens to be a high quote of horror within that stuff. But that's good. Not that I'll be watching it anytime soon because it's not been that long since I watched it, but The Omen in 4K is on sale, so I'll probably grab that. And maybe what was the other thing? Oh yeah, Godzilla 2014 is on sale. Yeah, that was the other thing that caught my eye. But yeah, taking it easy, not going nuts. You would buy me as Michael Myers before that guy. Honestly, yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think I'm that similar. I'm not that similar at all to Michael, but I'm closer than that dude is. The scene's even funnier though if you imagine the penguin guy is actually Connor. Just imagine that's Connor with his ginger chin curtain running around scared from the angry mob because they all think he's Michael Myers. Just picture that in your head and enjoy that image. Ah, a penguin dies tonight. Hmm. Okay. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it's funny if you imagine any of us, but I think Connor's just the funniest for whatever reason. Well, we should watch the movie soon. Get the first movie done. I'd try and squeeze in a triple, but I do have stuff to watch for tomorrow, so I'm going to be strict and say no to that. But the temptation was there. But I'll probably take a night off as well to just relax, because I do need to do that from time to time. But unless Tara's back to record earlier than she thinks she'll be, I should be free technically tomorrow and Wednesday, but Wednesday's after 7 p.m. Pacific, so maybe Wednesday's the night I take off, but I should have more nights this week to record. Honestly, the funny thing is that I didn't realise Tim would be game for so many episodes in October. That's actually cut into like the potential streaming nights quite a bit. There's all the Screams recordings, which I suppose you won't be too mad about, all things considered, but it has made it tougher to squeeze in the extra ones. Okay. Alright, so we're going to watch The Body Snatcher from 1945, an oldie. The reason why we're watching this is just because when I was looking at like best of lists, like top 500 and stuff like that, this was on a few of them and I hadn't seen it. So maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be a generic 1940s movie, we'll see. You gotta get P up to that Hubie Halloween special treat target, oh god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that one actually does have a harsh time limit. Like if that doesn't get hit before the final stream of the month, then then I think maybe the goal just like changes to something new, and the progress is lost to the annals of time. I hope Pete doesn't reach it. I feel. Admittedly, incentivizing you to not want the goal to be reached is poor business in my part, I suppose. But I do feel like by the time the 12-hour stream is done, it's probably a done deal. But we shall see. We shall see. Alright, get the movie set up, pause it to 0. The usual shtick. Have I muted to have, okay. Right. So it just goes straight into the classic Universal intro. If you have anything before that, let me know, but could be that. This is actually kind of long for a movie from the 40s. And I know it's weird to say that a movie that's 78 minutes is long, because it isn't, but for the time period, it's a little bit long. Oh, no worries, Renegade. Have a nice night. Let me get my headphones. Don't have much to snack on. I've got a few Pringles left, so I might snack on some Pringles, but I don't really have anything else. For the better, probably. Alright, we're watching The Body Snatcher from 1945. Have the movie paused at 0. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and press play. I will attempt to get the timer up. It wasn't working last time because it's temperamental, but probably I should really come up with an alternative where I can just start a stopwatch. I don't like doing the previous comment, Bob. I don't like screen capturing the Windows stopwatch because it's awkward, because if I cover it up with anything, it disappears. It's a bit of a pain, so I ain't doing that, but maybe I'll ask David to make me a timer, since he made the wheel. Okay. Alright, so pause the movie at 0. We're watching The Body Snatcher from 1945. It is on YouTube. The runtime should be 78 minutes. give or take. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and say press play, and then we can all press play together and we'll be in sync and it'll be a wonderful time. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it's not Universal, sorry. I just thought it was because it was a globe. It's an RKO radio picture is what it is. Just move my mic a little bit so that it's not in my face. Based on a short story by Robert Louis Stevenson. He did Jekyll and Hyde, if I remember correctly. And I might not be remembering correctly, it's entirely possible. Edinburgh? This is Scottish? That is Edinburgh Castle. I've been there. Is it ever a wonderful time when you pick a terrible movie? I don't. This was on best of lists. How dare you? How dare you, Alison? We got sheep farmers. I'm actually kind of dreading the accents. The chances of this having actual Scottish actors is... She's Scottish. Timer movie. Oh, the timer's not on the screen. Sorry. There you go, Alison. It's on the screen. I started the timer, I just didn't realise it wasn't on the... Americans not pronouncing Edinburgh properly is so weird. He's a student. I mean, not bro. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Like bruh. We've had one Scottish actor so far. Watch her be the only one. More bruh than brah, but yeah, more or less. That'll sound close enough. Boris Karloff's just that top hat. Even Dr. McFarlane isn't Scottish. This is shocking. Shocking state of affairs. Is the kid going to be body snatched, or is their body snatching going to be to try and help her? Or I'm waiting for this body snatching to get snatching. I have to quit. How about I start paying you? Oh, in that case, I'll stick around. Well, is this our potential Igor of the situation? She was saying Scottish words, but I'm not convinced of the accent, I have to say. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting to some illegal body snatching. Better watch, doggy, you're gonna get snatched. Oh, that's a nice shot with shadow. Very nice. This feels solid to me so far. Well directed, the performance will be very charismatic. Oh, damn. Karloff just whacked a dog with a shovel and then kicked it away. Oh dear. I mean, obviously it was off camera, but it was very heavily implied. It was quite dark for this time period, I'd say. Delivery, my good sir. Here's your your large stuffed crust. This was a banker, I'm told. Really good with numbers. Sounds a lot for the time period. I wonder what £10 is inflation wise today. What year did they say this was set in? I can't remember. Turn of the century ish. Oh, this is Halloweeny. Hanging up skeletons and whatnot. I think she's got an eye out for a new younger husband. There you go. There's a rubber stick working here. Yeah. I don't know what Skittles means other than the candy, right? I don't know what the word Skittles was before that. I mean, personally, you know, Skittles and ladies sounds like a nice night to me. I like how our main American student here is wearing the bonnet and got the tartan scarf on. He's really going for the thing. Primitive form of bowling. Oh. Allison's teacher DNA is shining through here. Mm. I mean, that's not part of the syllabus? I'm shocked. Probably not super relevant these days, admittedly. I'm sure some universities have some sort of sports history class that probably comes up in. But very, very specific. Look at that lady and her bowl of Skittles. That's what men are into in these days. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to escalate. It's probably going to be to save the little girl. Like they're giving him a noble reason to kind of like justify going further down the rabbit hole. Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane. That's funny. My work here is done. I'm fine with Burke and Hare, Bob. I even saw a movie starring Andy Serkis and Simon Pegg about it. I mentioned it when they referenced it a couple of minutes ago. You know, you don't usually get to hear Boris Karloff speak so much. He's actually not bad in speaking roles. I'm just so used to him being a silent monster or a quiet henchman or. This tension between these two is kind of interesting. It wasn't really that implied before with him dropping off the body and getting paid. But maybe that's why McFarlane doesn't, do the exchange himself. He stays out of the way. Medicine. Try not to drop her now. Georgina, you want to play a game? If you're gonna walk again, you're gonna have to go through immense physical pain. You will question your will to live, but if you can do it, you will walk once more. Let the games begin. This isn't very politically correct. I mean, yeah, the attitude towards her disability is definitely a little dated, shall we say. Something tells me we're not going to get the kid in the wheelchair going down the stairs like Friday the 13th Part 2. As much as I might be hoping for it secretly. She'll do the Proclaimers next. I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more. Cabman Grey. Definitely a murky character. Lots of shades of grey. One might even say 50. I mean, to be fair, well, first of all, that's a silly movie. But to be fair, limbs and the spinal column are very different, different things. If you can build an arm, you can build a spine. We go with dodgeball logic. Oh, absolutely, Alison. I'm just making silly jokes. That was well done. Would you believe it? Mr. Grey seems to have killed someone, so there's a body. I guess Cindy got her wish because she didn't like her very much. This one's especially fresh. Fairly. Fairly. Fairly, as in murder. Or unfairly, rather. Once it's progressed to murder, it's not really body snatching the same way, is it? Wild lassie from the Highlands? What was wild about her? Oh, they're putting her song into the soundtrack a little bit. See, that's a nice little touch. You know, he kind of shuts up a little bit when he hears the doctor's going to look at the spine for the purpose of saving the girl. Oh dear. Quite the audience for this. Bravo! Like, there wasn't a lot of medical TV shows to watch back in the day. The writers of movies didn't have any frame of reference for these things. Magic spinal surgery. McFarlane's tactics here is a little bit questionable. Or maybe he's just shite. Maybe this 20-minute surgery just didn't do the trick. Just put on a catchy song. She'll be dancing in no time. What's that song that plays in Parks and Rec when they keep slipping on the ice? When they try to walk to the podium to make a speech? Something like Get Up on Your Feet or something like that. That one woman at the start really was the only Scottish actor in the whole thing. Oh, pardon me. Get on your feet. There you go. Just play that to her. She'll get motivated. That shot of them in the reflection was very, very nicely lit. Karloff's face was just a little bit more shadowed, so it was nice. Yeah, Elsa. We're watching the Body Snatcher from 1945, Elsa. Ancient Firefly. Do you know, it took me a while to even realise that was Bela Lugosi, because he hadn't spoken much. His voice that what really gives him away. I did see that, Alison, yes. Only 6 episodes, which really shocked me. So, Boris Karloff plays a grave robber who's been getting bodies for this doctor who's been trying to save the life of a little girl in a wheelchair. Well, I say save the life, make her walk again. But Boris Karloff actually murdered someone instead of robbing a grave for the last person. So it's kind of a build up of tension until he does something creepy. Very charismatic. I just what I'm doing, Cindy. Jesus, calm yourself, woman. Karloff's trying to recruit Lugosi. Frankenstein's monster's trying to talk Dracula into some grave robbing. That's just kind of a wonderful murder scene. Something about how awkward that looked, the way the chair fell back over with him kind of like falling with him, just looked really weird. There's definitely a show of power in just suffocating someone with one hand, just like that, and covering their mouth and nose, and just being like, eh. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Thought I was going to put him in his closet. Then he'd literally have a skeleton in his closet for the future when someone finds said skeleton in his closet. It's more lately. It just looks so. It was the way, especially. I mean, it wasn't sexual, but the way that Karloff was kind of in between his legs as they tipped over just felt really weird in the context of who the characters are and what they're doing. It's not been a bad movie though, Elsa. There's been some creepy moments. There's been some nice cinematography. Some questionable attitudes towards someone in a wheelchair and how to deal with it, but nothing like super heinous or anything. I hope it's a birthday cake. Has he left me a birthday cake? It's not even my birthday, but I want a birthday cake. Maybe it's a scooter. I hope he's brought me a scooter. Oh. Birthday treat, perhaps? Can you pick a birthday movie? Oh, I don't know. That's not been a done thing, Alison. I'm sure Elsa's about to try and haggle with me, but channeling Elsa. I better find the remote and change the channel. Oh, it's showdown time. McFarlane's coming for Grey. Oh, he loves going for that one-handed suffocate. Just one more time, and I'll be sick of it. And you'll be the one who's left missing me. That was an obscure reference I don't think anyone in chat's gonna get, but Cat's like, what's going on? Hey, McFarlane won. Oh, that was very ominous. Oh god, is she gonna oh, is she gonna Nah, there's no way she's falling over, right? She's not even tall enough. I mean, she's standing up though. Yeah, the movie's set in Scotland, Elsa. Set in Edinburgh. Oh, I'm sorry, Elsa. I didn't realize it hadn't happened yet. It's kind of silly that she didn't realize she stood up, right? It's not the sort of thing you do without thinking about it. Well, you do, but you know what I mean. Firefly, you coming up to say hello to people? Oh, my puss puss. There was one Scottish actor right at the start, Elsa, and there's not been one since. Firefly. How many people were killed? Not many. Just the two, and then three if you include Karloff himself. Oh yeah, gonna make him dig. We could do our dirty work ourselves. I'm going to stand here in the wind and have my cloak look all majestic whilst you do all the hard work. Oh, he's okay. He's switching. All right. Hey, Firefly. Firefly, you're my puss puss. Ah. Oh. Do you like the Hugsy Poos, Firefly? Hmm? Oh. Oh, he's a puss puss. You're a puss puss. I'm suspecting a very Tales from the Crypt style ending about to happen. I'm getting that vibe. Oh, yeah, spooky stuff's happening. What's that? Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Oh, you push, push. Yeah, just for studying the spinal column. Alright, Firefly. My arm's getting sore. Oh. Good push push. Firefly. Alright, movies are done. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Would you look at that? Elsa's still the boss. So Elsa is going to get a point, and you get to give out 3 spins. So make your choices, Elsa. Yeah, I thought it was good too. It was a simple tragedy of the guilt of McFarlane, the fact that he still helped with the grave robbing, seemingly for a long time, and that he was still willing to do it. So the ghost, as real or as not real, haunted him, and he met his demise. It was a very Tales from the Crypt style ending. Maybe not as like darkly funny as that is, but it was similar in the way it wrapped up its story. Ladies' night, so Cindy, Allison, and I. Okay, so Cindy spin. Oh, Underdog. We'll get to that in a minute. That'll be for Tim. Allison spin. That's +4. Doubling Allison's points there, in fact. And then Elsa spin. Jumping Jacks Phase 1 has been initiated. So that's upsetting. Are we watching another one? I was thinking we would. My legs are feeling a bit restless though, I have to admit. Maybe I should we'll definitely have a bit of a break before we watch another one, but I figured we were going to. Peter sounds very excited. Am I excited? I don't think I'm excited. I think I'm far from excited. Can we watch Anaconda 2 Hunt for a Plot? I mean, you're selling me on it so well. Do some jumping. I mean, yeah, probably. That's a good idea, Elsa. I'll do some jumping jacks. Let me log that bad boy into Letterboxd, and then I'll knock off some jumping jacks. The first one wasn't that good though, Bob. That's concerning. It's very concerning. No, that's a good idea, Elsa. It's a good idea. Good idea. Interesting. Yeah, I'll knock off some jumping jacks. I've got a lot to get through still. Don't know how many I'll do. I'll see how I feel while I'm doing them. Pardon me. That was 30 for now. Where's my tally? There we go. I'm taking 30 off the current amount. Oh. 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 Did I fall? No. Why do you think I fell? Oh. Down to 350 left. Oh. Oh. What's up, Firefly? Is this because you were sleeping in the main room alone? You feel all left out and wanting to socialise? Is that what this is? Oh. I think my chair's just noisy, Elsa. I think that's all it is. I'm probably due for a new chair. New chair and a new mattress, I think. Are two nice things that would go down a treat in the near future. Pardon me. I've become Firefly now. Oh, what's happening? What? What? Allison. Alright, well, we're on phase 1, so that added 5 jumping jacks to the total. So let me add that on. Allison gets 5 VIP spins because it was 20 or more dollars. So you get 5 VIP spins, and then you get to give out 5 spins as well, Allison. Thank you for the generous tip. Oh. Damn. Alright, spin 1 for Allison. Oh, they turn the wheel on, There it goes. Oh, -1. Spin number 2. -1. Oh, this is not a good start to these spins. Spin number 3. What the hell? Spin number 4. The VIP, well, that's on something good soon. Right, that was a +4. That was a +4. I'm confused. So sometimes people will tip on behalf of someone else, Alison. So if that wasn't yourself and you're confused, don't worry about it. It's spin number 5. Tyler's Terror. Okay, so that's 5 points. But if you land in that twice, 2 more times tonight, you end up with going to 0 points. That's not happened yet, but it's very possible. It's very possible. Alison, you do get to pick 5 people or 5 spins to 1 person, whatever you prefer. For the gifted spins. Oh. Firefly. I'll become Firefly. I'll become... Oh. Alright, that's 3 spins. VIP just changes some of the values if you tip 20 or more. So each spin's a slightly better weight. So you'll notice it's +4 and +6 instead of 2 and 4. There's a +2 jumping jack slice. Oh, I started the underdog spins for Tim. You're right, Elsa. Thank you. Right, so Elsa, Cindy, Bob. Spin for Elsa. Oh, -1. Spin for Cindy. -1. We're -1 heavy wheel tonight. And spin for Bob. Oh, +4 for Bob. Bob doing alright. Spin for Elsa. Ho ho! 5 points to Elsa, so that's Elsa and Allison both on 1 Tyler's Tower each tonight. And then spin for Cindy. That's +4. Alright. That's the spins. Spins are done. I'll do some more jumping jacks in a minute to keep it ticking down. Get another batch of 30. I'll probably do 35 just to get rid of that extra 5 that was added. Make it around 10 again. In that right, Firefly. Isn't that right? Did you fart, Firefly? I smell that fart. I smell that fart. Firefly's like, that wasn't me. I didn't fart. You farted, human. In my sense, it smells better than yours, so this is hitting me like a brick wall. Shut up, Firefly. Hey, Firefly. He's purring away though. He's quite happy. I'll do some jumping jacks when I'm done with Firefly's affection here. Oh, my puss puss. My puss puss. Oh, he's purring something fierce. The mic's good not picking up excess noise. I don't think you hear it that much. Even when I really try to put him up to the mic. Oh. Firefly. Ah. Oh, look at him doing his super cat pose. I'm off to stop Lex Luthor. Meow 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 meow. Ow. Oh yeah, show off your ass, cat. That's good. They love that. Well, that's quite cozy. Really showing off the ass. Alright, I'll do some more jump jacks. If I don't watch another movie, I'm at least whittling these jumping jacks down a fair chunk. Progress, damn it. Firefly might have got hit by accident during that. Oh yeah, that movie's definitely going to drag the average up a little bit. At the very least. Right, that was 35. Which puts me down to 320 remaining. You're looking at Firefly. What are you looking at? Oh. Forgive me while I catch my breath. For a minute. What is it? What is it? Hmm? Human. I demand sustenance, human. The Flash movie rumors? What rumors? You mean the trailer that was shown, the teaser that was shown on Saturday, or is it like more rumors from today or something that I should be aware of? Oh. Oh. Okay. Gabrus. Okay. Do I have more spins? It's Hernston. No, not at the moment, Allison. No. No. Yeah, you had 5 spins, and you gave out 5. That's the full amount. Oh, Kitty, come back. No, you gonna attack him, Garrus? Or Firefly? Hmm. I thought you said I had more. No. Mm. Oh, Tim's underdog spins. You're right. I have to do those. That's what I do have to do. Tim's underdog spins. So only the points up or down count for these ones because they're underdog spins, but these are for Tim. Spin one. Oh, unfortunately for Tim, he's back in the negatives. Spin two. Well, there you go. That helps him out. I made that positive one by accident, but you know it was meant to be negative one. So that becomes three. And then spin three. That doesn't count because only the points up or down count in underdog spins. So you can't chain underdog into underdog. Try if you might, Allison. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Why the last man? More like why the last season. Why the only season? Maybe a better, more accurate description or name or whatever. I can't think straight anymore. What's going on in the world? I'm not sad. I'm only sad because the book is good and it wasn't that good an adaptation. But I am not sad it's cancelled because, well, I quit pretty harshly. I quit that show. Yeah, Diane Lane, the star of 1995's Judge Dredd. She should be in way more roles. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Firefly. Perfect. Is it officially cancelled? Yeah, they said they were going to look for a new home, so they might find a new place for it. So it could be saved by somewhere else, but it sounds officially cancelled by Hulu/FX. I'm curious to see how episode 2 of Chucky's like this week. See how it progresses. And there's something else start. I think Apple's got a new show starting this week, Invasion. I want to say. I think that's this coming week. I think that's the 22nd. I wasn't able to try that. It looks kind of bland, to be honest. It looks like a really bland version of an alien invasion story from the trailer that I've seen before a few Apple things. But I'll give it a try. It's got Sam Neill in it. Maybe it'll be good. I feel like they're kind of banking that though a little bit. They're like, hey, everyone over a certain age loves Sam Neill because he was in Jurassic Park. That'll get him in. That'll get him watching. Maybe the cock will get it. Yes, the cock. Maybe why the last man will show up on the cock, which has a whole new layer of humor to it, given the premise of that show. But you know, why the last man, Elsa, was cancelled. So what happens in the Y comic? Oh, it's been a long time, Alison, but if you want me to try and remember it, if it's been a long time, so spoilers for anyone who cares about it, but there's a really great death for one of the main characters towards the end, which I won't get into. I'll just say it's good. I will say that Yorick's not actually the important one. Ampersand, his monkey, is the important one. I wonder if season one's going to end with what the first hardcover ended with, because the first hardcover ended with basically there's like two men on the International Space Station still alive, and that's kind of like a reveal at the end of the first hardcover. It's like, oh shit, there's a couple of men alive in space. So I wonder if they were going to do that at the end of season one, or if they were going to, I don't know, either not do it or save it for later or whatever. It's the monkey that's got the immunity, because there's if I remember correctly, there's a point late in the book where Yorick starts getting sick because he's away from Ampersand for too long. I can't remember why though. It's been a long time since I read this. I mean, clear, it's been a long time. Hmm. I just saw a meme on Twitter. It was Anthony Michael Hall from Breakfast Club saying, "You don't think evil dies tonight? Well, F you." And then he starts crying. It gave me a chuckle. Hmm. I think it's there are those different preferences and how you like to read your stories. Like, if you're more visual, comics are great because it's kind of like a movie storyboard. And if you enjoy the art, you can really get into the mood of them, and that kind of it has its own strengths versus literature versus movies versus the interactivity of a game. But they all have their different strengths, and obviously everyone has their own preferences to which one works for them more. I like really good comic art when it's paced really well is so good. But it's not like the first time I read a comic book I got that immediately. It took time to kind of learn the medium and understand it in a way that you get to the point where you start analyzing and thinking about it and all that. So it's so interesting because it's not comics aren't thrown at you the same way that other like books and movies are kind of something that are just thrust into your life at an early age, and you kind of just already understand them at least to a certain point by your sort of adolescent years. But comics were an interesting one because I didn't start reading comics until I was already like 17, so it was like a completely new thing to sort of start to unpack and think about. Yeah, I think I'll probably make it a quicker stream tonight. But I am free to stream tomorrow, so I'll be back with more movies tomorrow. So the two that we'll probably do, I don't know which two specifically, but it'll Anaconda 2, Horror Express, Scared Stiff. Those are the next sort of three things on the list to do. And there's more stuff I might grab in Arrow sales or whatever. And more best of stuff that I'll track down. It's funny that the one that I actually did some research for and found off some list was one of the better things we've watched so far this month. But not the only good thing we've watched this month. I think that's important to note. Maybe we can traumatize Elsa with some scary. And of course, keep in mind that we will be watching Manos: The Hands of Fate and Night of the Living Dead as well later this month. So look forward to that. All sound terrible. Hey, Horror Express has got Peter Cushing in it and stuff. That could be alright. Wait, what? Oh, nothing. Why? Oh god, I can't explain that. There's a reason, Alice. There was a whole game that was played to like select movies of different ratings in IMDb. Please don't traumatize me. Firefly. What should we make Elsa watch? Huh? What's that? Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Oh, that's a bit extreme, Firefly. That might actually give her nightmares. So yes. Thank you for joining me though. Thank you for anyone who tipped, and I'll be back tomorrow with more horror movies to watch. But for now, thank you kindly. From me and from Firefly. Have a good night. Firefly, we did. We watched a good movie today. God damn it. Anyway, bye guys. I'll see you all next time. Good night.